Hi, in this video I want to talk about composer scripts and why I think they're really useful. When you install Laravel, you have a bunch of scripts that comes out of the box, and these are really useful for when different events are happening, but you might not know you can write your own scripts on top of this to run things. So a common scenario for me is when running as part of a team, I quite like to use terminal aliases for a lot of things, but then other members of the team won't have those aliases set up. So they won't be able to run, say, things like Pine automatically. They won't wait to type in, say, just Pine and run that because it won't actually be there and enabled and set up. So, for instance, if I go and start typing Pine, then it can't find it because it doesn't have that alias set up. I have to remember that it's actually vendor bin Pine, and then it will actually run. But it would be cool if I could just set up a shortcut that everyone in the project would know about. And you can do that within scripts. So what you can do within the scripts, you can create your own script section. So if I create a section called Pine, and in there I just put in vendor bin and Pine. So I run it like that, and now if I type composer Pine, that will now actually run, which is really good because that means anyone in this project have now got access to that shortcut. So there's a couple of others. Just to save a bit of time, I'll just put in a snippet that I've got. So quite often I'll have these running. So if I want to run pest, for instance, I want to run it in parallel mode. So rather than typing this out each time, anyone who's got access to this code base could just type in composer Pine, and that'll run the test suite with the parallel function set up in place. Same like if they want to run type coverage check, I can just type in composer Pine type. It's composer pest type rather. And that'll go run the type check on this code base, which is a few types that I need to put in place, but it's more of a playground project, so I'm not too fussed about that at this stage. I've also got a coverage shortcut, so I can run the coverage checker as well. So it's really handy because anyone who's got access to this code base can see these scripts that are set up and run those without having to remember the paths for anything. So I found scripts really useful, and I highly recommend you play around with these and share these across your projects with your teams.